Hi, I'm Andrew Wade.
And I'm Devin Crochet, and we are the two dietitians of Case-Specific Nutrition.
Now I know on the day before Thanksgiving, you probably don't want to hear two dietitians talk about food, but I highly encourage that you stay with us because we have some fun tips that promise to make this Thanksgiving the best one yet.
Right, we've got 3 big tips for your Thanksgiving day and the days afterwards. So the first one is don't save up your calories.
Yes, I think this is a really good goal. A lot of people, they feel like, oh, I'm just like not gonna eat all day and then I'm gonna get to this meal. And then it's because they're trying to save up for the 17 different things, but then they end up overeating and feeling super uncomfortable, feeling sick. And it just kind of leads to a day that doesn't actually get utilized quite as well.
That's right. So Andrew, tell us a little bit about your Thanksgiving routine because I think it is very interesting.
So this is what I've done for years, actually. And when I say years, I mean I did this in high school. I'm a big fan of the hashtag pumpkin pie and protein shakes. And so normally I wake up in the morning. When I was younger and I was a runner, I used to do the turkey trot. Now I just work out because my wife and I typically host Thanksgiving. So I usually wake up, work out, and then I eat a quarter of a pumpkin pie and a protein shake for breakfast as my post-workout. And then dive in, get into the kitchen, get cooking. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock runs around. I do like a traditional Thanksgiving meal, get a little bit of my favorite things, and then I actually save some stuff, and then later that evening I do my turkey sandwiches. And I call them monster sandwiches because it's turkey with stuffing and mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce. It's like the whole Thanksgiving in buns. So I kind of like spread it across my day, and I end up eating obviously a fair amount of food, but I don't feel uncomfortable. I get to enjoy it, and for me, pumpkin pie is my favorite food of the day, so I start with it.
Apparently his grandmother's got an amazing pumpkin pie recipe and I'm dying for it.
We'll see.
But that's a good way to approach it, right? You get to have all the foods that you enjoy and you don't feel overstuffed and uncomfortable.
Exactly.
So tip number 2 is focus on the novelty aspect of it, not so much the large portion size.
Yeah. I call this the highlight reel. So what I like to do with people is I like to say, it's July and you start thinking about Thanksgiving. What do you think of? Right? What's that thing that you go, for me, my great-grandmother's pumpkin pie, right? I know that I'm gonna eat that. I can't wait to eat that. Is the dinner roll really an essential part of my existence? Probably not. But in the moment, that day, we get overwhelmed by all the things, and so we start grabbing. But if we stick to the things that we're most excited about, what's Thanksgiving to you, right? Pick your favorite things. I know for me personally, this might be controversial, and that's okay. But I can eat mashed potatoes any time of year. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna eat more stuffing than I am mashed potatoes personally. Yeah. That's an example of, I look forward to stuffing, I look forward to pumpkin pie. I know that those are gonna be what I'm gonna focus on, and as a result, I make more room on my plate for them. So I don't have this big plate overflowing, half the stuff I could care less about. Everything that's on my plate, I am freaking amped for.
It's the sweet potato casserole for me, I'll be honest. My grandfather makes the best. The third tip is to pace your leftovers.
This is a big one because the reality is it's a holiday. Day, D-A-Y, right? So Thanksgiving Day, it's meant to be that exception. It's meant to be fun. And yeah, to a certain extent, a large meal has become part of that day's sort of routine or expectation. But the reality is one day never upsets our routine or our rhythm. Ultimately, when I have people that come off of a Thanksgiving and they feel off, they feel like their body's swollen and thrown off, it's not because they enjoyed Thanksgiving. It's because they then proceeded to eat Thanksgiving-sized plates for lunch and dinner that Friday, that Saturday, that Sunday. So you didn't eat one big Thanksgiving meal with some leftovers, you ate 7 Thanksgiving meals. And I always like to say, turkey, mashed potatoes, and green beans is chicken, rice, and broccoli. The difference is when you give yourself a serving of rice versus a serving of mashed potatoes, right? There's a little bit of a difference there. And so pace your leftovers. Let the things you have left get back to normal sizes in the days that follow.
That's right, absolutely. So those are our 3 tips for navigating Thanksgiving from 2 dietitians. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below for more tips like this.
And happy holidays.